What is an S Corp and why do so many people say, hey, I'm an S Corp? Well, today we're going to actually discuss the differences between the S Corp and the C Corp. First and foremost, I want you to understand that you cannot, under any circumstances, go to a Secretary of State and apply for an S Corp. It doesn't exist. In order to be taxed as an S Corp, you have to fill out the IRS form 2553, which is the election by a small business corporation, to be taxed as a S Corp. And what that simply means is the S Corp doesn't pay corporate taxes, and as we know, the corporate tax rate is at 21%. Instead, all of the business's income is passed through to the shareholders, and the business is taxed at the individual income tax rate because it's a pass-through entity. And it avoids what most people say as double taxation. Well, what does double taxation really mean? Double taxation is where the business pays taxes, and then when the business pays you, you pay taxes. And the scenario that I want to give you is similar to if you worked at Walmart and Walmart actually paid you on a W-2. That means that Walmart paid you, and then you pay taxes, and then if Walmart makes a profit, then Walmart pays the tax. Well, what most people don't explain when it comes to double taxation is that not only are you the employee, but you're also the owner, which means that the business pays taxes and then you pay taxes. And a lot of times people don't want to have to pay those taxes twice, so they elect to be treated as an S Corp. Remember, an S Corp is just a tax election. And what it all boils down to is, do you want to see yourself as a separate individual from the business? Do you want to continue to call yourself a business owner or a shareholder? Whenever you consider yourself a shareholder, then you can get paid on what's called a qualified dividend. And rather than falling into the tax bracket of 10% to 37%, whenever you get paid on a qualified dividend, then your tax bracket starts at 0 and it caps out at 20%. And most people have to understand that when you start a business, typically people start the business by working in the business versus starting the business to work on the business. And people who are shareholders automatically understand that they don't open a business to be treated as an employee. Whenever you are taxed as an S corporation and you walk into it as a business owner, then that means as an S corporation you have to be an employee, which means that you have to get a W-2 at the end of the year and report that on your personal tax returns as well. So it all boils down to what it is that you are trying to accomplish. But I want to be the first one to tell you, if you did not know, an S Corp is just a tax election. You can't go to the Secretary of State and open an S Corp. If you are taxed, if you open an LLC and you are taxed as an S Corp, whenever you log on to the Secretary of State's website, you will still be classified as a limited liability company. If you open a corporation and you went to the Secretary of State's website, you would still be classified as a corporation. You're just filing your taxes as an S Corp. The C Corp is, according to the IRS, a person or a group of people that come together to file and open a business. And whenever you see the corporation as being treated as a person, that means just like you and I, it can be sued or be sued, it can make money and things of that nature. And I would advise you to just do your research. Look at some of the most amazing companies that you see out there in the world. Just do your research, and you will always end up seeing that the wealthy individuals or the very successful individuals, they tend to have corporations at the very high level. And I hope that this gives you some sort of perspective. So remember, you can't go to the Secretary of State and open an S Corp. You actually fill out a form, which is the IRS 2553 form, which is the election by a small business corporation to be taxed as an S Corp. Hopefully that helps you. If you need more information, please visit us at www.backintheprocessconsulting.com. We're offering a masterclass that actually teaches people all of these things and how to put you in the best position to be the best business owner for your future. Thank you.